a lot of sense because I understand the Bahari people and the clan dynamics. And because I'm from the mountain, I understand those things. So I withdrew the candidate. But then the government approached Kuria. Kuria is part of the Ruto administration. He's not in United No, he is part of it. His party, the Chama cha Kazi, is one of the many wheelbarrows I talk about. You know, Ruto has so many wheelbarrows in the mountain, parties that he uses for his own use. So he called that wheelbarrow to get this guy. This guy got 2,500 votes. Those votes, because of the clan dynamics, would have gone to Newton Karis. Yeah? Despite the theft of the election and the voter suppression and the bribery and the violence, probably if those votes went to him, it would have been different. And I have told the people of the mountain, this is going to happen a little bit more. There are so many wheelbarrows in the mountain. And William Ruto will be checking where it is. He introduces 2-3 wheelbarrows to divide the vote. But as it were, people are very intelligent. People now even know. I'm even happy that it happened because I've been talking about it. And people now can see what I've been telling them. That Ruto has many wheelbarrows in the mountain. That he will be unleashing to interfere with the outcome of elections in various constituencies and counties. So people must be aware which is their party, which is the party they can rely on, and we'll call out the wheelbarrows so that people know them. When they see them, they know they are wheelbarrows. Yeah? But Kuria and Ruto are one, and they were on the same side, you know, and that is the way it was planned. And it defeated what I had done because I had withdrawn the candidate to allow the united opposition to have one candidate to face the other. But you see now, through Kuria, another candidate was introduced to divide the vote for Newton Karis.
Now, you've said you do not trust IEBC, yet the ballot 2025, as we call it at Standard Media Group, is a litmus test on what is to happen in 2027. If we look at what has happened in 2025 and that pending credence in the sense that in 2027 we might see more and more of this, like you said, we might have more wheelbarrow parties, as you call them, in 2027. How are you going to the election with an IEBC that you do not trust?
Well, we don't have a choice. What we have to do is just improve our mechanism to gather our votes. And the people will gather the votes. Despite the voter suppression, despite the violence, despite the intimidation, the people of Narok made their point. The people of Kenya will do so. And it's good these by-elections have happened. We have now known the use of goons. The people will be prepared to deal with goons. I can tell you, these goons will not disturb anybody any other time in this country. They will be dealt with. The use of police in civilian clothes, people will deal with it. We are very happy that these by-elections happened. We have known what Ruto intends to do, the use of goons and police for voter suppression, for interfering with the will of the people. It is good it has happened in good time. We're going to educate our people. There will be a lot of civic education in the next 1.5 years. As we start meetings in February, wherever we go, we'll be educating our people. Again, let me also tell you, it is easy to bungle a by-election because you are dealing with one vote. In Narok, we had one agent. What will happen in 2007? There will be 10 agents for the MCAs. There will be another 6 agents for the MP. There will be another 4 agents for the governor. There will be another 4 agents for the senator. There will be another 3 agents for the women rep. There will be 6 agents for the president. You will find in a classroom there are 30 agents. And those 30 agents, you cannot make them agree on how to bungle the election because they have different interests. So what will happen is that all of them will protect the credibility of the vote. You know, the agents, because they are many, they will protect the credibility of the vote. Again, each candidate will organize men to protect the polling station from goons. But you see now, in Bahari there was only one candidate. His capacity to protect the polling station is diminished because he's just one person. But where you have 6, you have more than 40 candidates in a polling station fighting. Each one is fighting to win. Those people, they will mobilize 20, 30, 40 people each. There will be 500 people outside there saying you cannot interfere with this election. Yeah. And you know it's good it has happened. Kenyans are wiser, you know. The Masais in Narok are saying, had we known that you said goons here, wangekuta sisi tungewangoja. So 2027, the Maasais in Narok will be waiting. They will protect the polling station with their means, and they have the means to protect the polling station from anybody, including the police. So we want to say the police is very embarrassing that the National Police Service have made goons a part of the service. They work together. IG has surrendered the command of the National Police Service to politicians. It's a shame. It's so sad. It's unbelievable at this age that goons can take over the National Police Service. You know, it's unbelievable. Even the other day, the president said that all the goons who attacked us in Kariobangi should be arrested and charged. The following day, the National Police spokesman gave some 80 names. It is 1 week. None has been taken to court. And they will not be taken because they are part of government. These are government goons. They were organized by the PS Internal Security. So nobody will take them to court. So the president is just wasting our time. He's just enjoying the people of Kenya, saying we don't want goons. I've directed IG. He stands there. He salutes. It's 1 week since he gave the instruction. The names were given. Who has been taken to court? And nobody will be taken to court because these goons are part of the government arrangement to manage politics. So what will happen is that the people of Kenya will prepare themselves to deal with the goons, to deal with the police. And that is what will happen in 2027.
Gachagua, let us talk about the united opposition. So here is a question where you made a statement in terms of zoning Nairobi for DCP, and that elicited a lot of conversation because even Wiper party leader Kalonzo Musyoka said, we have not gotten into any discussion in terms of zoning. And many have equally just described you as a bully, that within the united opposition, it's either Gachagua's way or the highway. Is that the case?
I don't think I've said it's either my way or the highway, but I'm the party leader of DCP. And I have my party to market. I must market my party, and I must fight for its rightful space in any dispensation. What we have agreed as united opposition is in Nairobi is that we'll have an arrangement where we are not having friendly fire because we will lose. Nairobi is complicated. And there are voting patterns that have been there in history. There are areas where Wiper is strong. There are areas where DCP is strong. If Wiper and DCP fight, we could give way to UDA. And all I was saying is that we have an arrangement. That is true. Even Kalonzo has clarified. He didn't say we have not spoken. What he was correcting is the impression that was given by the press that I said these seats are being reserved for DCP. I never said such a thing. What I said is that between DCP and Wiper, among ourselves, we will take all these seats. That's what I said. I didn't say they will be for DCP.
That's not the statement you made.
No, that's what I said. I said between myself, between DCP and Wiper, we'll take 16 out of 17
But Mr. Gachagua, you're quoted saying that in Nairobi, the governor position would go to DCP.
I said yes. I said
You said
yes,
that
I did.
senator position would go to DCP.
I did.
You said that 17 seats of member of parliament would go to DCP.
No, I didn't say that.
At what point
I
in
did.
that conversation did you say that you sat with Kalonzo and agreed on how you would take these seats as united opposition? Because that did not come out.
No, you are also putting words in my mouth. What I said is this. Between myself and Kalonzo, we have had discussions on how we make sure that we take the majority seats in Nairobi by not fighting among ourselves. And I said I'll be fighting for DCP to be given governor, to be given senator, to be given women rep. I'll fight. It does not mean because I'll fight, I'll get. But I must fight. You see, my friend, if you want to go somewhere, you must be ambitious. You must anchor your party properly. I would like my party to take governor. I would like it to take senator. I would like it to take women rep. That does not mean because I would like it to take it, it'll take. We'll negotiate. And then I said, out of the 17 seats, we'll fight for 16 out of 17 among ourselves. I didn't say they are for DCP. The people of the press went ahead to say that I said these seats are for Kikuyus. Because the press, most of it has been pocketed by William Ruto to say DCP is a Kikuyu party. DCP is not a Kikuyu party. I want a seat in Kisa, we want a seat in Narok, we want a seat in Nairobi. Nobody talked about Kikuyus in that church. I talked about DCP. And to tell me that DCP is synonymous to Kikuyu is erroneous. It isn't erroneous. It is not synonymous to Kikuyus. Kikuyus are in DCP, yes. So are many other Kenyans. So what I say, and Kalonzo has clarified, we have not agreed on who is to get what. But what we have agreed is that among ourselves, we'll go for all these seats And it's doable because we have regional tendencies, we have previous voting patterns, and looking at it on paper, it is possible for the United Opposition to get 16 out of 17. And those 16, the DCP will get its fair share commensurate to its strength and presence in Nairobi. But people want to twist what I say, that DCP will take everything, or DCP wants to intimidate Wiper. In fact, I went ahead to affirm the place of Kalonzo Musyoka in Nairobi politics. I did. I say this guy has been making ODM win all these seats, and I want this time to help me in DCP win most of them. That's what I said. So how do you say we are intimidating Wiper and Kalonzo when we are actually affirming his place and role and influence in Nairobi politics? You know, and I can tell you, for the longest, most of the seats that ODM has gotten in Nairobi is because of the support of Wiper. It is that support I'm looking for. And I have every right for my party to reach out to Kalonzo to help DCP. I mean, whom do people think I am? I should not fight for my party. I should not look for a strategy on how I can win more seats in Nairobi. I would be foolish not to do that. And I have reached out to Kalonzo, and I'll continue reaching out to him. If Kalonzo can help DCP to get 8, 9, 10, so be it. If DCP can help him get 5, 6, so be it. And I can tell you, this Nairobi is a discussion, because you must sit down. You can't have friendly fire. It is not wise, it is unstrategic. And that's all I said. And you know, I had some people say, oh, Rigiji should not give out his strategy or his secret. There is no secret. I'm an open book. Myself, I talk for the people who are my supporters. And they have every right to know what I'm planning for them. I don't want hidden cards and hidden, games. Ati tuende tukutane hapo na Kalonzo, tupanga hapo kisiri. I am not that kind of a person. Mimi tukikubaliana kitu na wewe, nasema tumekubaliana namna hii, so that my supporters know the kind of deal I'm entering them into. We are in the problem we are because we never told people what we had agreed with William Ruto. Had we told people what we had agreed with William Ruto, we will not be where we are. Regarding
Gachagua, you've mentioned about strategy. The government has mentioned you that you are rudderless, you are planless, that you have no agenda for the people of Kenya. Tonight, let's talk about the agenda.
Beautiful.
You know, we talk about where we find ourselves today. In January, we have education, students going back to school. And with that, we have seen the entire, in terms of capitation, how that has been a problem in the country. In the teachers, the JSS teachers, senior school teachers have warned that they would down tools. And as we talk about the agenda and talking about education, you say that you want to be president of the Republic of Kenya. DCP wants to form government. United Opposition wants to form government. What is the agenda on fixing everything that we see today, especially in the education sector? What promise do you have to the parents and its students, children of the people of Kenya?
Thank you. I'm very happy that you have asked me this question. William Ruto says we have no agenda. We have a very serious agenda. Very serious agenda for this country. And I am happy to have this discussion tonight. And let me tell the people of Kenya before I go into the agenda. I've heard the president going every meeting saying that the problem of Kenya is tribalism. That's a lie. It's a false narrative to run away from the real issues of discussion in Kenya. We have no problem of tribalism in this country. There is no community fighting any other community. There is no community that has a problem with another community. The problems that bedevil Kenya is theft of public resources. The problem of this country is mismanagement of public resources. The problem of this country is not tribalism. It is the sale of national assets. The problem of this country is not tribalism. It is abductions and extrajudicial killings. The problem